Jedi Aaron, hello there. Aaron Redeeming first. How are you two doing? It's good to see you too. I saw you here earlier. Hope y'all doing well. Chillin', that's good to hear. I'm glad. Go. I saw Lige was here earlier as well. He resubbed. Uh, he had a 17, what was it? Or was it 27? A 27-month resub using his Prime. It's a lot of months. Hey, oldie. I'm not an oldie. Did it take me a second to figure out what the heck you were saying? Maybe. That means nothing. CR? Okay. I see, I see. How are you though, Aaron? Good seeing you. It's gonna be a little bit of a shorter stream here, but we'll have fun. Hello, Mongoose. Welcome on in. How are you doing? Tired and hungry? That's fair. I just ate. That's why stream kind of got delayed. My entire day was a little delayed. But I'm here now. But yeah, we'll be I'm finally back in my solo world here for today's stream. Last week we didn't really do much of it, but you know, that's fine, it's fine. We both accidentally unfollowed in March last year. I believe you both did. And hello, how are you? And a mongoose.
Oops, my fingers slipped.
What do you mean your fingers slipped? That's 1,000 bits. What are you doing with all those bits? Throwing them at me. I'll thank you. Dad, you need to yell at Mongoose. Come on, I'm yelling at him. You have a contract to uphold. This too many bits, Mongoose. Keep them for yourself. What the heck are you doing? Save your paycheck. Anura, how have you been though? I've been lurking in your streams as much as I can. It's been great seeing you around. Saw you were working on a pink house. Not saying you, Mongoose. Don't stop it. You don't even open the next bot account. I know you have more. Thanks for the 100 bits as well, Mongoose. We don't need this. Hype trains are not something we need here. Someone gives you bit and you yell at them. That's wild ride this summer. Anonymous gift sub, Mongoose, and boom, solo train. I was working on a community house for my villagers. Oh, is that what it was for? Oh, lovely. I so many bits. I I I was late. You guys should be like repercussions here. I can't be late. Although I did sent out a message beforehand. I don't like I don't ever want to be late without saying anything. Little mongoose. That is fair. You did ban me with 169 more bits. Mongoose, my goodness. Starting your own hype train. I don't. Why does the hype train look different? It looks like it's clean looking. Am I crazy? Has it been that long? It looks clean. not finish it, but got the main middle part done. No windows or decorations just yet. Well, at least you got the main part done. That's like a majority of build. It's my hype train, and you can't have it. Fair enough. Thank you, Mongoose. Too many bits. Hello, Tabs. Driving home now from swim lessons. While eyes on the road and hands off the phone. Have a safe drive home, Tabs. I'm still parked. We'll get home so we can talk. Leaving now and I'll be listening, so be good. I'm always good. And I hope you're doing well, Tabs. Still just like what they did to trains. I was oh goodness. I had you tabbed up. I literally just opened your tab loop. Welcome on in. There's so many people. Ethan Braveheart, well, Moss or Massa, I don't know. I'm trying my best here. Julius, Dr. Jankovic. Hey, I think you're a part of Extraordinary. I recognize that name. Serious comics and follows all over. Dr. Jankovic, thank you for the follow. Julius as well with the follow. How is everyone? Welcome on in. And let's get a lovely shout out for Vloop. What were you up to today there, Mr. Vloop? And thank you for the lurk there, Boel. I hope you enjoyed Vloop stream and you take care of yourself. No worries, Ethan Braveheart with a follow as well. I appreciate that. Close my tab quick. Okay, it's myself. I don't want to close myself. Thank you for sending a raid on over. I'm sad for anyone that just popped on in. And my stream is just getting going. So, you know, just those sorts of things. As you can see, in the background here, I do a lot of terraforming. Hello, Demon Kitten. Welcome on in. How are you? But yes, welcome on in. If anyone needs to take care of themselves, feel free to. I'll be live here for a good little while. So you can always come on back. Twitch is just boycotting us today, no matter where I was lurking. It drove me to error pages. Did it actually? Oh, that's annoying. It's awesome to see you. And it's great to see you, Loop. Was working on the cube, tried redstone, that didn't work and gave up. Oh no. I actually I enjoy redstone a good amount. And Demon Kitten with some cookies. I'm good. I just popped on. Say goodnight, much friend. Oh, sounds good there, Demon Kitten. I know you're usually heading to bed right as I start. So you have a good night. Lurk, I'll be lurking. Stay in the shadows, children. Safer in the shadows. I usually lurk as well there, Ethan. I appreciate the lurk. Leave the loop heading off with a lurk. Sorry to raid and run, but I gotta eat and handle this cute anxiety episode I'm having. You are completely okay, Loop. You take care of yourself, as I said. Goes for anyone that came on in with Loop's raid. You probably in his stream for a good little while. So it's probably time to stand up, grab a drink of water, grab something to eat, take care of yourself. Maybe fix that sleeping schedule. Otherwise, you're free to stay. We'll have some fun here. Mongoose. Continuing your hype train with 431 more bits. Why? And Magic, hello, welcome on in. And you'll need to correct me here. Is it Moss or Massa? Grandmassa? Is it all one word? Feel free to correct me. Thank you for the follow, though. Sure, I'll join. No. Nobody should be giving me anything. Don't, Mongoose, you're no. Thanks for the 100 bits, Dr. Jankovic. Dr. Jankovic. There we go. It's a tongue twister for me. Nobody needs to give me anything, any bits or any of that. Just all you gotta do is, just lurk. That's the bare minimum here. Actually, bare minimum is just pop on in once a year, hopefully, and say hello. Y'all are too much when you give me bits, and I appreciate them too much. Gran masa is Swedish for green moss, but you can say masa, that's fine. Masa, that's fine. All right, thank you there, masa. Or Gran masa. I'll probably just go with masa. Look at the viewership. I know. Vloop just came in, raided, and ran. Now we got all sorts of people. Giving Thad money makes him yell at you. That's because you guys should all be keeping your money and building up your savings account for the future. Hopefully. I love Moss. Moss is a beautiful block in Minecraft, I must say. Oh goodness, I'm all over the place now. I already was. Anyway, I'm building a mountain. If there's anyone new that wants a little walk around my place, feel free to say something. Otherwise, I'm gonna assume most people have seen what I've been up to. But my world here is over 3 years old, and I've been working on this project for over 3 years. So yeah, we got all sorts of things going on. We got the front of the mountain, which is the most developed, as you saw off the bat. We got a hilly plains biome I'm working on. You can just look kind of the bare structure of it. Ravine I gotta terraform up at some point. At the moment, we just dug it out. The start of a medieval port city over there. One of them. We're also building a dwarven kingdom inside the mountain. At some point, we got the entrance here, but yeah, there's not much. But we do have this room here. Actually, I'll fly on into this one. Thanks for reminding me. I have a test to take. I'll be looking up half of it. It's open book. As long as it's open book. Hello, Blazes. How are you doing? It's good to see you. And then we got the pillared room here that it's a lot of pillars. Doing all right. Well, it's better than bad. That I have a test in 2 hours and 30 minutes. That's 50% of my grade. I woke up at 4. It's chemistry. I'm assuming. You got this. Can't be that bad. Wish you best of luck as well, even if it's open books. Can't always open a book. Yes, best of luck with your test as well, there, Anna. It's too hot these past 2 days. It has been hot. Yesterday was awful, Blazes. Just awful. Today was a little bit better. Still got warm, but it was better. And Pug, hello. How are you doing? Where's your cookie? There you go. You can have a cookie. And that's the end of the hype train? Hype. Good. No more money given to me. Ooh, what is this? A hype chest? Open. Oh, interesting. I got an emote. I loved 1,800 bits. Y'all are too much. This mongoose contributing 1,700 of them, I believe. Dr. Jankovic throwing in a little bit more. Thank you. It can be bad, okay? I'm gonna lurk. Thank you for the lurk there, Magic. It's great seeing you as always. You'll do great on your test. What do you mean today was worse? Yesterday was worse. It's 81 degrees at 5:40 a.m. Not here. Here it was alright. I think it was only in the 70s. Got up to 80 late afternoon. Or early afternoon, more of. No, no problem there, Pug. I'll go to sleep now. It was nice to meet you, Thad. Tab to destroy. Feel free to call me Thad, there, Ethan. Sounds good, though. I fully understand. I got people in my community as well that are in a not so good time zone for my stream. So you have a good night. And I appreciate the follow. Hope to see you sometime soon. I got in the car and it was 99 degrees inside. Awful. Had the AC on blast because I had my
Ooga
dog in the
booga.
car. Oh, it has been awful. And hello, Hannah. Welcome on in with a 41-month resub. How are you doing? It's great to see you. Sorry I had to yell at you. I had to yell to the mountain. Oh, I'm a dwarf and it's a mountain. Let's get this correct, Pug. Yeah, no, yesterday was awful for weather. It was like, I think it was it was probably almost 100 and terrible humidity. My AC works great. There's no AC in the area I work. Well, at least your AC works. My dog was not in the car prior to me getting. Thought I'd clarify. I would never leave my pet in the. I'd hope not. I almost assumed not. Hey, I'll take it. Part of that's kind of corrected, but it's a mountain bug. That I've got to say, you have a very soothing and calm voice. Love it. Why, thank you there, Masa. It's the biggest compliment anyone can give me. That if you didn't know, I appreciate it. Yeah, I have a few people that come in here just to fall asleep to this stream. I love it personally. Anyone's welcome here. Whoops. Anyway, I don't plan on doing a full 4 hours today. It's gonna be a little bit of a shorter stream because I am quite tired. And I kind of just want to hang out with our lovely Hannah tonight. Fits well with the music too. Oh, thank you. We usually just listen to lo-fi here. Luckily, at the moment, we got a bit of medieval lo-fi on at the moment. That's been slowly getting added into my playlist here. But we listen to all sorts of lo-fi. Nice and peaceful. So you were late and ending stream early. Correct, Tabs. That is correct. You got a Lord of the Rings mini mystery pack? I've seen them on TikTok. You should have bought them all. How much are they? So just out of curiosity, in case they're not cheap, in case they're cheap, and I can go back. Never mind, guys. I'll take some bits. Only $10? Sweet, guys. I need 200 more. 200 more bits. And I'll have made 20 bucks and I get 2 Lord of the Rings things. I'm joking. Nobody do that. Lame. I know. D. Clark took a shot. I should have known. There you go. I'm going back. Where were they? Target? I hate Target. Thanks for the 200 bits, D. Clark. How are you today? And thank you, Masa, for the lovely compliments. I really appreciate that, especially from a new viewer. I literally just opened Twitch. I'm doing good, thanks. Hope you are also. I'm doing good. I am doing good. I'm hopefully going to stream on later end of this week. I hope so, Tabs. It's been far too long since I've seen you around. On streaming anyway, yeah. I know you and Donk have been having a little bit of a busy last few weeks since Gen Con. I know, it's okay. I'm a patient person. I still haven't placed Shroomlights down there. Oh, lovely, lovely, lovely. We'll get around to it. No worries there. But just to explain a little bit here, I slowly terraform the mountain over time for anyone new here that's listening and lurking or any sorts of that. I slowly work on it. A few shulker boxes at a time, few hours at a time. Here and there when I want to. And I freehand everything. It's all kind of made up on the spot. And we all get to hang out throughout it. It's always fun working on the mountain and seeing the progress at the end of the stream. I'm also kind of curious about those little Lord of the Rings mystery packs, Hannah. Like how I don't know what the quality of them are. Every time I see it around, they always look really cool. So I'm very curious to actually see it in person. We'll see. I've gotten all my coursework, so now to use organization of it, and also try and work on getting ahead since there's quite a bit that I can get ahead on. Oh, there you go. That's a good plan. Probably nothing crazy. I know. Probably for $10, but still. Curious. Doing text to speech. So sorry if that doesn't make sense. No, it kind of makes sense. You're just kind of getting into your school. You're getting your schedule. You're getting your homework and assignments, and now you just got a whole bunch of it, and you can kind of get ahead on it. Makes complete sense. Hopefully. Either that, or I didn't understand any of it. Do enjoy this time of year on Twitch. I feel like it's always I enjoy having people coming on in, and sometimes some people are able to listen to stream while working on assignments, or pop on in between them when they want to take a break. Warms my heart that some people choose this stream to pop them into between assignments, or even just listening whilst doing them. Sorry to anyone that's already working. I'm joking. When I do assignments, I don't have assignments. Be honest with you, I haven't spent any time on Twitch as a chatter recently. I feel terrible. The most I've been doing is just pulling up those that I want to lurk in. I was chatting a little bit and what was it? I don't even know. I think it was last week. I was chatting a little bit in one of the morning streams I usually throw a tab open to. For Sin City. They're a lovely streamer, if you don't know them. Wonderful builder. D. Clark, it was an absolute blast playing golf with friends with you. I it's still some of the moments where some of your comments just make me laugh. I think the best one was I guess I should have been playing more during my lunch to get practice in or something around those lines. And you're like grumbling as you said it. Should have been playing more, get some more practice done. I had to control myself some. Oh, you were plenty fine. It was a joy. I am thinking of changing game nights a little. But I haven't decided just yet. There's a few things I want to think about a little more. Just got home from Home Depot. Very bad place for me to be in. Oh, I bet you were wandering for far too long. It's an easy store to wander in. That is for sure. Almost home? You best be. Lots of red lights. I know. I still don't like you being on your phone. But at this point I can't make someone. Can't make you put it down. Could end stream. Joking. I want to get a few shulkers of stone down here. We 2 tabs make a meatball sub now. There you go. I ate right before stream. That's why it kind of got delayed. So I am not hungry myself. But I was. That's a bit ago. An hour ago. Today has gone by fast for me. My goodness. Another raid. Oh my goodness. Bruno! My goodness. Hello there. Welcome on in. Hello, Bruno. What were you doing in your stream and library of characters? Welcome on in from Bruno's stream. We just got raided by Mr. Valoop like 20 minutes ago. Get a shout out for you, though. A bit tired, gonna go eat dinner and rest. All good there, Bruno. I understand. I appreciate you sending people on over this way. I hope you had a lovely stream. And if you're not following Bruno just yet, they're a lovely streamer as well. So please hit that little heart, fill it on in, and go give them a follow. It's free. And you might just find your next favorite stream. I'm happy to stop by, of course. I don't mind if you got a raid and run. You take care of yourself. I understand. Once again, appreciate you sending people on over. I'm Thad for anyone that just popped on in, though. I'm terraforming. We like to do just a little bit of terraforming here. Just a few stone blocks here and there. You doing better? Feeling better even? Oh, is Bruno not feeling well? No, no, it's a mountain. Don't listen to those crazy people now. I need to find a way onto wherever you have that kept and delete it. And
That. Hi.
hello, Selena. How are you? Welcome on in. With a 21-month resub? Almost 24. That's almost 2 years. How are you? How's teaching been? It looks like you finally got to use your classroom. And Mongoose with a resub.
Hi.
Hello. I appreciate the resub, Mongoose. You've given me far too much. I'm cutting you off for today. No more money given to me. But I appreciate it, Mongoose. 8 months as well. Nearing on 12. I finally got Wi-Fi in my classroom. I could cry. Oh no! You didn't have Wi-Fi? I feel like that's quite a simple thing to have set up. My student gave me sourdough star. I saw. I am. It's really cool, honestly, that they thought of you and brought something for you that I know you've been into here, making sourdough. But I forgot it on my. No, no! I would have drove back. Don't even get me started. It's a whole thing. Baby next month. What are we naming it and what are we doing with it? We're gonna give it to D Clark. We're gonna name it uh Alex and feed it cookies and adopt it in the salt.
I want to see Theory. I want to know he is alive.
There he is
Oh.
alive.
Also, I am home.
Glad you made it home safe there, Tabs. I was okay without Wi-Fi, but it's nice to have. Oh, I bet. Hacked our schools when you were in high school. Well, you poor thing. How did people ever teach without Wi-Fi? They use this thing called a blackboard and some chalk, and you'd have to like pound the erasers out. Go check on Theory. Also, Hannah's behind me now, with the Lord of the Rings. What was it called? A mystery box? That's a circle. Yeah, whatever a mini brand is, if you know them. What'd you get? Hi, Theory. And pads, they use stones and they carved into. Hey, now. I'm not that old. That's so cool. A tiny piece of paper. Totally is. Oh, that's really cool. It gets a little cut off. It's a shield.
I think there's something I'm supposed to do with some of this.
Oh no. Maybe I should do this. Teacher left the room with his computer unlocked, so I plugged a USB stick into it and exported the staff Wi-Fi credentials to it. Mongoose, well done. Well done, I gotta say. Oh, goodness. Anyway, back to this. Sorry. This has been a chaotic start. I swear, every, like, few weeks we have a chaotic start to a stream and, you know, things go on. Yeah, that was like freshman year, I think. Back in 2009, pretty sure it was Windows XP, maybe 7. Now we're up to Windows 11. Which I don't think I've used Windows 11. I've helped people with Windows 11 computers, but that's about it. My laptop keeps yelling at me that it wants to update to Windows 11, and I keep saying decline upgrade. I don't like it. I don't want it. And the Wi-Fi settings, there was an option to export the config to a USB stick, and you could get the password from that. Oh man. Hey, the staff Wi-Fi was faster. That's because less people were probably using it. Chaos, hello there. Welcome on in. How are you doing? It's good seeing you. I'm good today. How's Thad? I'm doing well. My day has gone by far too fast, and I'm tired. I can tell it's been a busy day. Password was really good though, so props to them for that. What's it actually? The password wasn't password. That's a bad password. Nobody should have that password. You gotta be careful nowadays with passwords. Don't do anything related with yourself. Did you just say oops? Oh, goodness. Jello time? Strawberry or blue? Ooh, strawberry. I made raspberry this last time. And I still have a lime. Yeah, I think it was some random string of numbers and letters, maybe a few symbols, and it was like 15 characters. That's crazy. The default password for the admin account only created. Chaos, what have you been up to recently? Anything fun? That goes for anyone, I guess. Anyone been up to anything fun? Anything new, crazy? Oh, I should have been on the SMP. I just didn't have anything I wanted to do on the SMP. I need to do some creative work before I can start building again. I got a lot of work done on my build. Maybe you'll see it later this week. I want some Jello. Jello is amazing. I love Jello. I could live off of Jello. Same here, honestly. What's your favorite? I don't know if I have a favorite myself. I gotta say lime and raspberry are probably up there right now for the top ones I like. Read Donk's message that... I read it. I said strawberry. I didn't skip any messages. By the sounds of it, you got old ears. Going deaf. This is why I started talking about Jello. It's because of Donk. My text file full of common passwords. And it is in that file. Dictionary attacks. I feel like I'm learning a lot about you here recently, Mongoose. And I think it's to not trust you around any of my computers. Alex, hello. Welcome on in. How are you doing today? You're making pancakes? But it's so late for pancakes. I have a hard time having breakfast for dinner myself. I'll only have breakfast for lunch if I haven't already had lunch. I don't know why. I'm an odd person in that. It's never too late for pancakes. I know. It's just I don't like it. Okay, but have you considered it? I have. It doesn't work for me. And you don't even eat breakfast? I eat breakfast what? Usually eat breakfast every day. This morning, I just had a quick breakfast. Just made some toast and had some fruit. But yesterday I had what was it? I had some eggs, some toast, some fruit, and I fried up some summer sausage. It was it's delicious. And coffee. I do usually drink coffee. Reforging the shards of Narsil behind that right now, and he doesn't even know. What? He reforged it.
They gave me resin.
Oh, wait, really?
Yeah. I don't know if I want to use it.
I don't know if I would either. I feel like it's cooler having the shards. You basically have a degree in hacking. Yep. Not trusting Mongoose around my electronics. Can I get some blue jello? Oh, we got a request donk. Sounds like you're making both. Breakfast for dinner is near daily occurrence for me. It better not just be cereal. Did you see I went bald? No. I'm trying to picture you. I feel like you have a beard. I have a hard time picturing you, Mongoose. I don't know why. I like to mix lemon and lime jello together. Oh, I haven't mixed jello before. You still have a beard? Okay, I thought so. Do you have Fall's summer sausage for next month? Nah, I just get this from my brother. Okay, I'm gonna head out. I thought you were already out of your magic. Oh, you gotta be studying. You have a chemistry test. Go. It's in a few hours. You're gonna ace it. You were great background music. I was lurking. Oh, sounds good then. Sounds good there. You have a good rest of your day. What about layering jello? Interesting. Mixing seems easier. Say I'm a bit of a jello chef. It's great seeing you, Magic. Appreciate you lurking. No jello tonight for me, only strawberry applesauce. Ooh, that sounds good too. Some with coffee, maple syrup. What? Yeah, same brother. He's got all sorts of things. Shower time? Sounds good there, Taps. I have a teensy tiny dwarven hammer and anvil. I gotta buy one of these. I'm buying one.
Honestly, I think this is probably the best one.
Yeah, I'll keep going until I get better.
Besides the super rare.
I'm buying one. Can send me some of that stuff anytime. I'd love it. No, he's my brother. Posting Jesse's Discord and a pic. Oh, goodness. I'm gonna get nothing done on my world. Y'all are too much. Under what? Pics? Pictures? Images? Nope. Screenshots? Nope. That's a horse. Pet pics. I don't... what it was. Layering jello is too fancy for me. I like to eat the jello of the people. What? Oh, goodness. Oh, goodness. Puzzles? Oh, it's just Wordle. Too much. That sounds sketch. No. Yes, it does. No. Don't know what you're on about. this. We're gonna have a little pathway start forming here. And I'll split these two peaks. So I built a gold farm today on my server. The number of piglins I unalived today is crazy. Gold farms are the best. It's always my main XP farm. Until they break, anyway. I think I've been using it for, I don't know, last 4 years. I've been using a gold farm, 4 or 5 years. Right around there. Before that, I always enjoyed, it was Guardian farms for a good couple years. And then really before that, XP farms weren't crazy. It was really just off of spawners you would find. There's a lot less enchants then as well. XP, it gives is awesome. Not far from my Froglight farm, so they work when I'm at my gold farm. Oh, nice! There you go. Is this a Java or Bedrock world? So I can picture the farm. Java, okay. Makes more sense. Ooh, I think maybe towards when I get closer to ending stream, I might show you what the work I've been doing on the server. I finished my dome that I was working on. I haven't put the centerpiece of like the I'm thinking a bonsai tree. I think Not Alex had a good idea there. I haven't finished that part of it just yet. But I finished the rest of it and got it all designed and put into survival. A good 16,000 blocks. It took a little while. Anna's all done with her little Lord of the Rings mini thing. Oh, there goes one shulker stone. This just goes to show how many blocks goes into this. After playing on server for a little bit and just doing some building there, it shows the scale of my mountain here far too much to me. So I'm like working on a decent sized build there, a pretty big build, to be fair. Then I come back to this world and it's tiny. It'd like fit in right there and be fine. I guess, yeah, if anyone's newer, the mountain goes goes all the way around. You see you're seeing the edges right there. We haven't covered over it entirely just yet. That's what I'm working on at the moment. So we were there. I don't think I'll ever get to see it in full view. I have to get something to be able to up my render distance even further than the 32 chunks. Jello in the fridge, about to put a pizza in the oven. It's that eats kind of night. Might just make some popcorn while I wait. There you go. I had some popcorn last night, actually. It was lovely. Made some popcorn at the end of the night, and then threw on Lord of the Rings. Me and Hannah have been slowly, every once in a while, making our way through the Fellowship movie before bed. And then I usually turn it off as I'm about to fall asleep. Which is usually like 10 minutes into it because I fall asleep far too fast. I think it's been put on like, I don't know, 6 different times now. You just set the sleep timer on the TV? Yeah. I don't do that. I don't like falling asleep to watching something is the biggest thing. I usually never do. This is more just I don't know. It's fun. You fall asleep to podcasts, that's fair. Fall asleep to the TV so easy. I really don't. Although if I'm ever visiting someone and I don't have a fan, I've now looked up fan noises on Spotify a few different times. Because I just like the noise. Noises, really thunderstorms. I know some people thunderstorms is good for them. I don't think so for me. I'm happy with just a fan noise. Although, what was it? Felicia pointed out you can just there's like a built-in Apple feature on your phones that you can add noises to, and Hannah got it on my phone. And I tried that out. It worked. It worked well enough. Falling asleep to anything on my phone because I don't want to risk messing with my alarm. That's fair. Like somehow in your sleep you're gonna turn your alarm off. What kind of podcast there, Chaos? You're clean. That's good. Showers always do feel good. I agree there. I showered this morning. Lately, it's been Tom Scott's game show podcast. Oh, okay. Fair enough. I was like, is it like some sort of murder podcast that you're listening to? Oh no, I'd have nightmares. That's why I was about to ask you. I was like, if you listen to a murder podcast, what are your dreams like? Well, hello there, not Alex. My goodness, how are you? Good seeing you. And your normal account. Good job on getting clean. I'm doing great. How are you today? I'm doing good. To see some stuff, right? I know, right? We've actually gotten a good amount of stone placed already. Everything from here to there. Well, that has been with Hannah long enough that anytime he hears podcasts, his brain says, "Oh no, somebody's dead." Actually, recently, I think Hannah's been listening to like Game of Thrones podcast or something like that. She's gone down the full Game of Thrones like wormhole. At least recent. I haven't heard anything recently. She was listening to all sorts of stuff and like breakdowns of and theories of with Game of Thrones. I guess, oh no, somebody might be dead there too. The theories are crazy. Oh, I bet. I actually re-stumbled into listening to Lord of the Rings lore breakdown and all that. I got a guy I listen to every few months. I get back into it. So many videos on stuff that Tolkien has written. Ooh, you know what? We got Rings of Power starting up this week. Kind of excited. I can't believe it's already been, what, 2 years? I think. I was so sad when it had ended, but happy that it's back. I also hope they took in some feedback from people. At the end of it, I just enjoy being back into Tolkien's world, even if it's not perfect. Nonetheless. Especially after knowing where the books leave off. I had a drunk convo with someone who had only watched the show, and I've only read the book, so we had to compare how things ended. I gotta say, I think the books end quite differently compared to where the show ended. That's also because the show goes far past where the books end. haven't watched any of the prequel show. I have no idea if it's any good or not. The House of the Dragon one, I enjoyed it. I mean, I don't know Game of Thrones books, and I don't have a strong attachment to the entire world like I do Lord of the Rings. But I enjoyed Game of Thrones. I can see why people didn't like the last season of it, but it was whatever. And the House of the Dragon one, I thought was really good for a show overall. I don't know why people complained for the season finale. I mean, I do know why people complained, but I think it was silly. I also just think the fact that the standard for any TV show right now is like 8 episodes that are like an hour ish long, not even sometimes. And then they take like a few years off. I think it's a terrible standard that has somehow happened. But you know, I don't get a choice in that, so I enjoy what I get. Like, I took 2 years off of streaming. I wouldn't expect any of you to be around. The differences are staggering. What's the timeline for it? Who are some of the big characters? The timeline for it? Oh, I don't really remember. It's like 200 or 300 years before Game of Thrones. That have you watched Rings of Power? I have. I enjoyed it. I didn't like all of it, and there were parts of it that I do agree weren't written great, even beyond just like the fact that they can't follow the books. But I enjoyed it.
You're talking about Game of Thrones.
I was. Now we're on Rings of Power.
Oh, damn. I missed it.
Like peak Targaryen era. Yeah, it's right before the Targaryens completely destroy themselves in war. With Rhaenyra Targaryen and yeah, and yeah, I don't know.
It was the cause of the downfall of their era.
Yep. That makes sense based on the name of the show. Yeah, yeah. I think it was pretty good.
Actually, it was the beginning of the end.
Yeah, the beginning and the end.
There was-
Jaehaerys. Yeah,
Aegon the Fourth and the Blackfire Rebellion.
that's close enough. Jaehaerys. They're all very close. What about you, Chaos? I'm assuming you've watched Rings of Power then. Whoops. Oh. I can't complain about medieval shows coming out. I love them. Speaking of, it's on our mine and Hannah's to-do list to sometime make it to the Renaissance Fair. we haven't been together before, so it'll be fun. We didn't end up going, Tabs. It was really funny. It's a really silly thing we did. We were going to go, well, basically it went like this. I thought Hannah wanted to go, so I was going to go for that reason. And then Hannah thought I wanted to go, and she was going for that reason. And we ended up talking the night before at like, I don't know, 10-ish. We were just talking about how our plans were going to be. And we came to the conclusion that we were both just going to go to the state fair because we thought the other one wanted to go. And we decided against it. We decided neither of us cared all that much. It just didn't go. It was it was a funny realization. No, probably. I mean, I know Hannah's been playing on the server there, Tabs. We ended up just having a more relaxing day. Thad, the cookies, I know. You gotta understand. We haven't actually been home for a weekend in probably a few months. We haven't just stayed home. We won't even be home this weekend. Glad you figured that out ahead of time, right? It was it was silly. Okay, that's fair, right? No, like we haven't had an empty weekend in far too long. I feel so betrayed. Okay, yeah, I know. I'm sorry, not Alex. I've not seen Rings of Power yet. I held off because I wanted to binge it all at once, but that's proving to be a fool's strategy. Yeah, probably their chaos. Although it's not the silliest of things to do. I mean, look at it at the moment. There's one season out at the moment, like fully out. And it's only what, 8 episodes, I think? Which is only like 8 hours. It's less than the Lord of the Rings movies combined. So it's not the silliest of things. So you could start watching it now, Chaos. And then you can go right into the next season and enjoy that one as they come out. And then you gotta wait like 70 years till the next season. Because that's the industry standard. So true, it was technically not fair. It's unfair, yeah, I know. But no, we chose to have a relaxing weekend where people thought we were gonna have plans, so they weren't gonna ask us to do anything. That and the people we wanted to go to the state fair with ended up not going. True, right, Chaos? You could watch it. How much do you know of that time period, though, Chaos? Like, have you read the Silmarillion and that? Or are you just kind of going into it with, I don't know, a normal amount of knowledge of Lord of the Rings? Because if it's a normal amount of knowledge and you don't know, like, every major, not major even, just slightly big events that go on, and, like, when they're supposed to happen, then you'll be fine. Normal amount mostly? Okay. Because I'm watching the show and I'm like, well, that's just not true. That didn't happen just yet. But at the same time, I'm as happy as can be watching, seeing the world of Middle Earth. Mhm. And I'm intrigued to see where this season goes. I, I, I mean, I know where it's probably going to end. I'm intrigued. I also don't know where they're going to end with the entirety of Rings of Power. If they're going all the way up until the end of the Second Age. Because if they do that, it goes all the way up to the huge battle that overthrows Sauron. Or, yeah, Sauron. Where Gil-galad and Elendil both get thrown down along with Sauron. And Isildur takes the ring, like cuts it off of his hand, and then tells Elrond that he's not going to destroy it, and causes another good 1,000 years of terribleness. You know, just the normal sad stories of Middle Earth. Exactly, that stuff happens. Yeah, it happens. Seems reasonable to me. Galadriel lives. Yeah. Really? Made all my arrangements for my work trip to Montana today. Oh, there you go. I need to catch up on that show. On Rings of Power? You never even finished the season? That's fair. I put it this way. I can put on The Lord of the Rings, and no matter how many times I have watched it, I enjoy it just as much as the last. I have a hard time sitting through some of the Rings of Power. I enjoy it, but there's certain points where I'm like, all right, let's go skip past this scene. I don't know if it's just because I don't have the pure attachment to it like I do the movies. Even the books. Like I love reading the books. I know the Fellowship was on last night. We've been like making 10-minute segments into it over a good few nights. Yeah, because you're sleepy. I know. Because when I go to bed, I sleep. Mm. Certain parts of it. I think I enjoy the later episodes of the first season of The Rings of Power than the earlier ones. I don't know. It just doesn't have Aragorn in it. It's the truth. Yeah, because he died when when I played him as a hero. He did die. That was really funny. I'm so sorry that happened. It happens. Oh, goodness, Tabs, you really had to bring up the card game again. Now I want to play it. We should bring it for this weekend, Hannah, even if I only play it alone. I've been playing Battle for Middle Earth every once in a while. Played once and died. You didn't die. You did not lose you yourself did not lose. You just lost one of your heroes. One of your heroes died. You had two others. You make it sound far too dramatic. Would you play again, Tabs? You can say no, it's fine. But I hope if you do say no, it's not because you lost one of your heroes. I hope it's just because you just didn't enjoy that type of game. If that would be the reason. I'd play again. Maybe I won't die. Exactly. You probably wouldn't. I think the quest we had done there, Tabs, it's technically the second hardest out of the first three that were come with the base game. It's the second hardest one, but I think it starts off the hardest out of any of them. Like, you gotta have a good draw from your deck to be able to withstand it well. And we were very unlucky in the start of that game. As both of the toughest cards got drawn out of the deck in the first round. It usually doesn't happen. Okay, I have watched them all. I thought season 2 was out already. No, it's this Thursday. I think the first episode of it of the second season comes out, Mongoose. Sorry about that. After like 2 years of waiting. We get to see Tom Bombadil in it, apparently. And I think the whoever writes the show or something like that, one of the writers, I don't know the weird lingo of all that stuff. But I think one of the writers said they will not change anything that we already know of Tom. So they won't add to the character. We just get to see him. Tom is weird. Tom is great. It's very surprising that they would go this route since Tom is such a mystery character. Tom Bombadil. Oh my god, he's my favorite. Hannah's like creeped out by Tom. Yeah, Tom scares Hannah. I think he's great as well. He's so joyous. I don't know why you're scared of him. He's a book character there, Mongoose. He gets brought up in the before Frodo gets to Bree is when he gets brought up. And at the end of The Lord of the Rings, we learn that Gandalf and Tom Bombadil talk for like years, for a few years. You didn't read the books. Okay, fair enough then. I'm scared of happiness. Are you scared of me? He just like, what are his motives? He unnerves me. He just simply cares for nature and the good parts of the world. I think I read The Hobbit, but that was it. That's fair. The Hobbit's a lot easier of a read than the Lord of the Rings. I don't read much, and that's plenty okay. Audiobooks, I'm telling you. I'm joking. You don't have to listen to those either. If you can't picture it in your head, I can fully understand why you don't want to read. That goes like for anyone. If you're not picturing the words that are being said, it's completely understandable. Like I'm reading a book and it's like it's a movie just going on in my head. And then I hit a word where I'm like, what the heck is that? Everything pauses. Radagast? No, well, yes. Radagast was chosen by someone that was chosen to also to protect the land and creatures and all that. We don't know much of Tom. Tom is Tom Bombadil. That's who he is. See in any of the movies, who was that wizard that we met in the woods with the? That's Radagast. That is not Tom. We do not see Tom in any of the movies because he is a very odd character. We know he is as old as Middle Earth itself. He came before the trees and all that. I think one of my favorite theories, apart from the fact that he is just simply Tom Bombadil, is that he's like the idea is that Ungoliant is like the absolute worst parts of the world of Middle Earth. Like that is the bad chord that was struck during the song when everything was being made. And then Tom Bombadil is the absolute good. He said as old as you. No, no tabs. I think that's one of my more favorite theories. Like, I think my man Tolkien was on something when he wrote Tom. Yeah, probably. Have you ever seen some of Tolkien's illustrations of his work and like his ideas of what things looked like? The man drew like a toddler. he was a full-on scholar in writing, in words and all that, and he could make a like talking about a tree a full-on chapter, but the man cannot draw. Which is why he's my favorite, and that's completely there. So there's just a guy in the woods named Tom who's essentially God, but he's not God. That's one of the theories, though, is that he is Eru, which is basically Middle Earth's God. Dad, if you could travel in time, would you go into the past or the future? Oh goodness, I don't know. I'd stay right where I'm at. Thomas Santa. Yeah, sure. Alright, I'm gonna head off. Good night. Sounds good there, Mongoose. You have a good night. Appreciate you being here. As always. And all the bits. You too much. You gave me too much. Take the rest of the month off for giving me stuff. 3 days. No more giving me anything. But I appreciate it nonetheless. You have a good night. And I'll see you next time. No, I don't know. The question goes out to all, I guess. Would you go if you could time travel, past or future? Do you know more about Lord of the Rings than no, I probably don't. I know I don't know. Everybody has their own amount of knowledge with Lord of the Rings. Anyway, Mythical Emmy. Hello there, Emmy. How are you doing? Welcome on in. Raiding on over, send your people on over. What were you up to today in your stream? Can we come back to the present, or are we stuck there? That's a good question. What were you doing today, though, Emmy? It's great to see you. Man, Tuesday, so it's been a busy raid day. Let's get a shout out for you. If you guys aren't following Emmy already, they've been around in our community for a good little while now. In a lot of the communities. So go ahead on over. Give them a follow. Go support them. Pop on in if you can. Might just become your next favorite streamer. And it's free to follow people. So you may as well do it. And you can go back. It's not one way. Probably past. I think past would definitely be interesting. I feel like the future would be so... I don't know if I'd want to know anything from the future. It's probably for the best. I'd rather be oblivious to that sort of thing. Getting very distracted, but got to build a Q house. Oh, did you now? Oh, fun. So you were playing some Minecraft. I love that. We're terraforming at the moment. Back in the solo world for today. I don't want to know the future. Then I have to go back and know how things end up. Of course, you go into the future far enough, you'll be the dumbest person alive at some point. You just maybe. He'd be an expert on on this time. Probably not even that. Alright, gotta raid and run. Have a good stream. All good there, Emmy. Of course, I fully understand. You take care of yourself. It goes along with anyone that came on in with Emmy's raid. You take care of yourselves. Stand up. Get some dinner if you haven't already. Grab something to drink if you haven't. Otherwise, I'll be here for another good, probably half hour or so. I'm doing a little bit of a shorter stream. But I appreciate the raid, Emmy. And a sub. Oh my goodness. I rarely see any first month subs. Welcome on in. I really appreciate that. You didn't have to. My goodness. Thank you for the sub, and you go take care of yourself. I'm glad you've been enjoying my stream so much so that you even subbed. Been meaning to do it for a while, but I hadn't had the free money. Oh my goodness, well. I appreciate it. I really do. No more ads for you now. I hate ads. I'd turn them off if I could. Like then, I feel like no matter what choices I make in life, it doesn't matter because my fate is already sealed. Do you think that's how the future would work? Everything's already been made. Everything's been written. We'll see you there, Emmy, once again. Thank you for the raid and the first month sub. Let's give one more shout out for you. If you guys aren't already following Emmy, please do. Give him a follow. Maybe the future is like, no matter what you do, you can't change it. Like, you do one thing, another thing might happen. Don't know. So many movies on time travel stuff, though. Each one kind of having its own thought process on it. You'd think, though, for good time travel, wouldn't we have seen someone come to the past at this point? Maybe somebody has. The common public doesn't know. I love all the different theories in movies. It's interesting. Or, if we are able to time travel at some point, maybe we can only go into the future. Would you do it? I'm enjoying right now. I think I've heard that you wouldn't be able to travel back to the time before the time machine existed. Ooh, interesting one. So maybe we're like, we are the one timeline that's going on. And until it's made, none of it happens. I'm gonna just keep building my mountain. I think I do better at terraforming than time travel. For my blocks, I think. I think it'd be cooler if we could like shrink or enlarge items. I could have a giant cookie. Ugh, it kind of sounds sickening. That's so much sugar. That'd be awesome. Like that Matt Damon movie with like all the time where they shrink people down in the houses. I know what you're talking about. Only seen clips though. I would do that in a heartbeat. Shrink yourself down, living in a mansion. I don't know. What would be the downsides? I don't know if there'd be one. Apart from the fact that, like, not everyone would be small. Although I think I would easily be happy with just being able to teleport. I hate traveling. Do not enjoy driving. Imagine how much time you would eventually save. Teleportation would be so nice, right? I think that's gotta be one of the winners up there. No more roads, no parking. Ah, no parking lots. No road construction. No road trips either. You could, well, I guess if they got rid of roads, then you wouldn't be able to. It's there's still road trips. It's like you don't actually get to experience the trip part. I don't know. I don't know about that one. I don't like being in a vehicle. I don't think I'd miss that. Boom, 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 boom. I like it on a wide open road, but otherwise I'm not. I'm good with not driving at all. Fair. That's fair. It's kind of like the two extremes here. Summertime, it's full of road constructions. Wintertime, it's full of winter conditioned roads, and you gotta drive slower if it snows. Although, yeah, I don't know which one I would take, road construction or slippery roads. I think it's gotta be the road construction. Dad, you got my vote for president if you invent teleportation. I'm alright. I don't need that much power. Be cool though. And teleportation. Teleportation gets invented, but it's only in the US. Of course. See, if we just all plug our brains into a computer, then you basically could teleport just by being on the internet. You can get anywhere. This has been an interesting stream, I gotta say. That is true, right? I'm not sure I like that idea, but I'm completely open to being a cyborg. I could be in Minecraft. Thought about these things a lot, far more than I should. No, it's completely okay. I think everyone's thought about being in a computer before now. It's completely sane thinking, right? Or how about living forever? Living forever would eventually become a curse, I think. Think so? It would be great to live without the fear of dying for a while. I've always heard different things on it. I don't know if I would mind it that much. Like, I've heard the same thing where it would, like, living forever could eventually just become a curse, seeing all the ones that you love slowly pass past you. I guess that's fair. You'd have time to learn everything. You would. Become a philosopher at that point once you learn everything. I think you're right in that sense. You'd hit a point where you have learned everything you could. At least that is known. I don't know. How about once all other humans go extinct? Forever is a real long time. It is. But is it living forever because you simply cannot die in any sort of sense or fashion? Or it's because you just live forever, but yet you still could die? As long as there are still cats. Fair. Little fluff balls. Oh, I wouldn't mind that, right? Then you can opt out whenever you want. Don't stop. But yes, essentially. Like whenever it comes into conversations like, oh, would you live forever if you could? It's always like goes to the absolute extreme. It's like, but then the world would just be gone eventually and you'd just be floating around. And I was in space. I was like, but what if you could actually die? And it's like, oh, unless some aliens come along, it would get pretty boring without humans around. Yeah, it probably would. You'd go into like some sort of deep meditation. What? A volcano? I don't know. Imagine all the music you could make, not Alex. Then again, it always comes around to the conversation of that's what makes life interesting, knowing that or like that's what gives you motivation to do things in life, is knowing that you won't have forever to do so. I disagree with that, but I don't know. Maybe it is. So it gives meaning, yeah. I know, yeah. If there's no one around to hear it, not in that sense. I mean, more for just oneself. Like, people are still around, humans are still around. and all sorts. We're going to the extreme again. It'd be sweet, right? You outlive all other opponents. Universe's music. Okay, Tolkien. Slow down now. If you've never read the Silmarillion, a little brief thing. It starts off with the creation of everything in Middle Earth and all sorts of that, and it's like Eru Ilúvatar, who is basically God and is the one that is able to give life to things. Only he can do that. And then it's a whole bunch of other people that are along with him, and they all sing together in this chord of music to create the world. Slowly shaping it in different ways and making life itself. Like the elves. Started with the elves. That always brings back around or circles back around to Lord of the Rings here, I guess. I've got a natural talent to somehow link Lord of the Rings up to anything. So yeah, I was going to the state fair and all that, and then, you know what? They have all sorts of different drinks there, like like a tavern, and and there's a tavern in Lord of the Rings. It's called Fransphonia. Everything is Lord of the Rings, right? Yeah. These rings are circular, and you always end up back where you began. Yeah. Ooh, one thing I am excited for Rings of Power in that is obviously they make the Rings of Power, like the 3 Elven rings, the 9, and all sorts of that. And I'm excited to see the use of these rings. I want to see them actually use said power. We never get to see it. We only see the after effects of what they've all done with the rings. And hello, Wild. I am placed in stone. How are you doing? It's good seeing you. Sorry, you came in on a rant. Well, I want to see that, right? I'm very curious to see that. Because the Elven rings they do not cause their main purpose is to bring life to something, like to only make good things. Unlike the One Ring, which is to conquer and destroy and to corrupt. Or the 9 rings were just simply meant to make the men greedy and corrupt their minds. Or the Dwarven rings were supposed to do the same, yet that didn't work on the dwarves since they're hardier and all sorts, but it made them very greedy for gold to the very extent where they only focused on wanting more gold, which attracted dragons and caused mayhem because they weren't making more dwarves. And they were losing more. Worked in a different way. I've always wondered exactly what kind of rings of power power the rings wielded, right? And it's like the exact powers of the Elven one. There's like I only know 2 off the top of my head. But I'm pretty sure one is like wind and one's fire, but like it's all the 3 Elven rings are just kind of made to to create things. So like the entire like forest of Lorien, right? I think that's a different name. The Lorien, that forest that Galadriel is in the Fellowship. That entire place is so mystical and all sorts because of her ring. And when they destroy the One Ring, uh, those rings become basically no longer of use. I don't really know how that works. I think I could be an Ent. An Ent would be fun. Just not an Ent wife. Don't be an Ent wife. They're all dead, as far as we know. Sadly. Pretty good. Gonna go on a run soon. Oh, are you? You know, I have someone here that likes doing running as well. They don't have any running buddies at the moment, so maybe you two could go on a run. It's not Alex. He's a great guy. I'm joking, kinda. But I'm glad you're doing good there, Wild. An Ent would be interesting. I think I have to say I want to be a dwarf, and I think I want to be. I think it'd be fun. Oh boy, do I love running. Where's Tommy? That guy's just fast. And Tommy's do. I know. I know. I haven't seen him around. He's probably been busy. He's probably been busy. My goodness. Uh, with stepping into his next step of his life, I bet. Maybe he'll pop back in here after a few months. You never know. I'm running out of stone and I'm running out of time. I think I'm gonna end here once I finish placing this stone that I have in my inventory. I know it's been a quick stream, but you never know. Start of his semester in cross country, so I bet he's absolutely swamped. Oh, I bet. I don't blame anyone if they weren't able to pop in during this time as people restart up school. Yeah, going on a run with Tommy would hurt. Would hurt. I don't think I'd keep. I don't think you'd keep up. It's that scene in Captain America or whatever, one of the Marvel movies, where Captain America is just lapping one guy on your left. And yeah, I think that's how it would go. Just watching him would hurt, probably. Be like, all right, I got a quick run a mile, and he's done. think I'll stick to just doing hikes myself. Never was big into running. I did some running just on my own for a bit. And then I stopped. I don't think I ever had a great passion for it. At least not to the point where I'm like, all right, let's go and do a mile or two run. I think if I ever did any running, it was like, oh, I'll just run here. Whatever I get, whatever I get. Go till I'm a little tired. Yeah, beginning of semester's no joke. I'm not even in school and I haven't had time to play Minecraft in more than 3 weeks. By the time I get on the server, it'll be abandoned. I hope you're able to pop on. I know Laura finally was able to get back onto the server after like a 2-week break, Doc, so you're fine. I think it was like, what was it? It was last weekend she was finally able to get back on. So you're fine. Although I did jokingly say it. I was like, all right, guys, we got Elytra now. That means the ticking time of this server has started. What people call a 2-week Minecraft phase. I think it all starts once you get your Elytra. I think the time is ticking. I hope it isn't, but you never know. It's not abandoned. I've been on a little. Hey, we're talking about the one I've been on, Declare. I completely forgot. I wanted to show you guys the work I've been up to. Oh, I also he's still over here. There we go. Normal cookie. Look, it's done. And I have an Elytra. And netherite. No, you're good, D. Clark. But I finished the dome. I'm really happy with how it turned out. That's about it. Even I have temporarily abandoned that one. Too big D. I'll be back. I always rotate back to Worlds. At least I would. It's good to have a little break from time to time. Then again, here I have been on I've been playing Minecraft at least once a week for the last year and 8 months, coming up on 9 months. And I think every single time I play Minecraft, I just am slowly enjoying it more and more. If this build doesn't attest to that, I literally made this thing up on the fly in a creative world, and I absolutely love it. And I had so much fun building it. I built this entire thing right here. I want this to be known. I built the floating island, the dome, and all that before I even had an Elytra, and man, is building a pain. At least on this, for something like this, is such a pain. I managed, and I got it done pretty fast, but no shulker boxes, no Elytra. It definitely brought back the feels of older Minecraft for me. Then again, here we are with an Elytra, because, you know, played years without one, because they didn't exist. But yeah, I think I'm putting a centerpiece for a bonsai tree as a centerpiece. Sounds very nice. I just put puts around and been detailing around my area. Ah, sounds fun. Anyway. I do plan on ending here. Actually, I want to end in my solo world. That's what we were working on. Here we go. Mountain. Appreciate everyone that's been here. We gotta find someone to raid, though. What happened here? Oh, it's the hype train. Who shall we raid? Echo is live. Thank you there, Doc. I gotta still find someone. But yes, please do stick around for the raid. I really love it when people grab the raid message and join me. It's always fun raiding on into someone, and it's one of my more favorite. It's lovely. I never asked, but does this mountain have a name? Not at the moment. And I have nothing has stumbled upon me for a name for it. Um, I think we're gonna go visit Casual Carrot. Casual Carrot, my goodness. He's a part of Team Extraordinary. Squeakum Sting. Yeah, I saw the names. I see Casual Carrot though. We haven't raided into him for a good little while, and he's part of our team. So I think it's a lovely person. Thanks for the shout out. The shout outs for people though. I figure we've gotten raided by a lot of Team Extraordinary people recently. It's time to go send y'all on over to another person of our team, man. Let's go grab it. And let's shout out. Not shout out. Raid. There we go. Raid. Ha. Casual Carrot. And please do grab the raid message. Grab the first one if you're sub. Grab the second one if you're not. That's alright by me. I really appreciate anyone that's been in my stream lurking. Or chatting with me as well. It's been some interesting conversations today, hasn't it, huh? I gotta sleep. Oh, what a lovely sunset. But I'll be live again this coming Thursday, hopefully. It hopefully should be a full-length stream. I'm just a little tired today. You know, I'll be back again Thursday. I'm hoping. I want to get back into the rhythm of 3 streams a week. But you never know. Sting is part of the team too. Not that I disagree with Carrot. Stingin is playing World of Warcraft. I definitely prefer to send people when I'm streaming Minecraft to Minecraft. You guys are watching Minecraft because you like Minecraft. May as well send you to somewhere that you guys might enjoy. But anyway, as I said, I'll be live again Thursday. Please do grab the raid message. And thank you for all the raids, whoever raided on in. Anyone that gave bits or sub today, I appreciate it. And the follows. We got a lot of follows from one of the raids. Watching Minecraft because I like that. Oh, fair enough. Oh, no, I'm cool with it. Just wanted to make sure you knew. I know. Anyway, y'all have a good one. I'll see you.